STIRR. I've been around here since 1992 working on startups, which is painful. But I didn't get around to being a founder in any real sense till just over a year ago with a company called Mashery. And the reason was I could never get over the hump of getting started. Right? I could never form the initial idea. I'm actually terrible at creativity. I synthesize other people's ideas fairly well, but that original start, I'm terrible at. And in researching what to say up here, this is my first STIRR, embarrassingly. I watched all the videos of the people that were up here before. And, you know, Ted Dogster was one of them, so you get value out of that. A guy named David Wheatley at PBWiki gave one of them, and I encourage everyone to go find that video on the STIRR site. I've never met David, but he has it almost right for me anyway, which was do something really simple, stick the software out there, and because it's beautiful and simple, people will use it. Well, if you can write beautiful, simple applications, that works great. But I haven't coded since 1989. I sucked at it then. So how do you get started when you can't code and you barely have the problem defined, and you still you have this urge to go solve a problem? Well, the answer turns out to be worthless data, right? Lots and lots of worthless data. And this is what we did in my blog log, which thank God seems to be about the only startup I did that anyone remembers because it's the only one we've exited, right? And the guys in Orlando who had that thing running for a year before I ever met them were building reporting software for blogs, right? And they had 14,000 itty-bitty little blogs telling them what all their clicks were. And, as far as valuable data is concerned, this is crap, right? Until you put it all together, right? And when you put it all together, suddenly we had, 6 months later, 140 million blog reading histories every month. Yeah, who cared, right? And, thankfully. And I got going with a thing called Lookery in July. And, I attempted to learn from the lesson. I'm actually co-founder of this one. Co-founder and CEO, this is actually my first time ever with those titles at once. And sat down with my partner, a great guy named Dave Cancel, who started Compete.com, and we said, okay, we sort of know there's some social network page layout advertising thing that isn't being done right. But how do we go get 5 or 6 terabytes of data to sift through to, figure out what the problem actually is? And so we, took the open source ad server, we put it on Amazon's virtual hosting, and we said, hi, we're running ads on Facebook apps. In the intervening 9 weeks, we run 250 million ads. And, we paid people, and, everyone's sort of happy and what have you. And now we know what the real problem is. And we took this, hi, we're open for business, please install our JavaScript, and therefore, please send us your data. And suddenly, there's patterns in the data, and we know what software to write, and there's a spec, and off we go. So I encourage everyone here, and spiders crawling other people's websites do not count, a la Feaster. Find reasons for hundreds of thousands of people to send you data that appears to be worthless, and you'll have a business. Thank you.